Welcome to the Eat Your Elephant podcast. This podcast is here to help you to conquer your big goals. Because the big things in your life that you want to accomplish and achieve, they're going to take more than one step. And this podcast is here to help you develop the right mindset, to take the actions, to keep moving forward and making progress towards your big goals. That way, you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go and enjoy it too. I'm your host, Nick Mazey. Let's get started. Well, hello there. I'm Nick Mazey. Glad you're here. Glad you're joining in today. If you're new, we're right in the middle of a series called Choose Your Mindset, all about developing a helpful mindset, one that's going to help you to keep making progress towards your goals and enjoying the journey along the way too. Because yes, no matter what, you're going to have to take the steps to achieve your goal. But the right mindset, it can make those actions that you have to take a little bit easier, a little bit more enjoyable. It can make the journey more pleasant. And that's the life. You know, life is the journey to achieve the things that we want to achieve and to do the things we want to do. In between where you're at right now and where you're going, that's life. You might as well make it more enjoyable while you make progress toward whatever it is that you want. And that right mindset can help you out with that. And so that's what we're talking about in this series. If you missed any of the previous episodes, then however you're listening to this podcast right now, you can find those other episodes. And as always, you can find the episodes, you can listen to them there. You can find the blog posts with each episode online at nickmazey.com. And with that, on to today's episode. Today, I'm saying a big enough reason why can overcome any how. Why do you want to achieve your goal? What's the real reason why? And as we've been doing with a lot of the episodes in this series, we have two scenarios to start off with. The first one's Jeff. Jeff wants a better job, one where he can have more time and energy for his family. You know, currently he's working as an electrician. You know, he makes decent money, but it's the long hours of work and it's physically demanding, and it's not really what he wants to do. See, Jeff wants to get his master's degree and help people make changes in their lives. And so he goes to school, and along the way to his bachelor's, all he sees is the struggle and how much more time it's going to take for him to ultimately achieve this goal. So Jeff starts to get really frustrated, and he feels like quitting just about every day. You know, and soon he's forgotten to focus on his real reason why he wants this new career and why it's important to him. All he sees is the work and the struggle it's going to take to achieve. Jeff becomes miserable. He becomes miserable the whole way to achieving that advanced degree. You know, and even carries some of that misery with him to that new job after he finishes school. Well, that's Jeff. Now let me tell you about Stella. You know, Stella, she works in customer service right now, but she wants to become an accountant. She knows that she can make a lot better money as a CPA, and it could create a better life for herself and her family. You know, she starts school, and throughout the whole time in school, she always remembers why she started along this path. You know, she reminds herself of the payoff that she's going to experience, you know, of what she's working toward, and all the benefits that her hard work she's putting in, all the benefits that she's going to receive. She reminds herself of these things and keeps them in her mind. She knows her reasons why, those big reasons that are important to her. She knows them and thinks about them. You know, no matter how big the required hard work gets, she remembers the reasons why, and her reasons why are bigger than the hard work she has to put in, and they help her to succeed. When Stella's struggling with the hard work she has to do in order to get that advanced degree, she smiles. She smiles because she remembers the benefits of making better money and providing better for her family and all the other good things that are pushing her to achieve this goal. She remembers them and smiles at that hard work because her reasons why are bigger than the work she has to do. So those are our two scenarios for today. Now I have a question. Will it make a difference? Will remembering the reasons why they want to achieve their goals make a difference? Just from those two scenarios, do you think one will find it easier to take action and make progress? If so, who? You know, who do you think will enjoy the journey and maybe the work even a little bit more? I know I've kind of answered that one in the description, and who do you think will continue or most likely continue to set big goals and make progress toward them? clearly, I think that it's Stella. I think that remembering the reasons why, are going to help her to keep making the progress and keep moving forward, to enjoy the journey, because that hard work that she has to do, it's not as big as her reasons why she's doing it. And that's where the difference is. See, your reasons why you want to achieve your goals can be helpful. So I say keep them in the front of your mind. Whatever your reasons, remember them, remind yourself of them, feel them. Because every step that you take is for that reason why. Every single inch of progress you make is for that reason why. You focus on your big why. The how becomes a little bit easier because you're capable of so much. You are. You can do great things when that effort is focused. When you give it your absolute best, you can achieve things. The problem is that a lot of times we don't give our absolute best because that reason why isn't there. Or we forget about it. Or we make up some sort of excuse. So stop excuses. And remembering your reason why can help you to stop excuses. See, the problem is that it's too easy to give these excuses to not give our best. And that helpful mindset, a helpful mindset that we're trying to achieve here, it can help reduce those excuses or at least stop you from believing them. When you have a big, important, powerful reason why you want to improve your health, get out of debt or get a better job, reduce stress, enjoy life more, whatever your goal is, when you have that big reason why, and it's big enough, you can overcome that how and even eliminate those excuses too. To use going back to school example, not really feeling like studying isn't a valid excuse when your reason why you're getting that advanced degree is to provide better for your family. If your family is important to you, if it's a big, powerful reason why, then all of a sudden you'll do that studying. You'll do the necessary steps. I'm tired and don't want to do my stress-reducing mindfulness exercise. Isn't much of an excuse when the why is huge. If the why is to be a better parent and have more energy and focus for your family, then doing a little bit of stress reduction, it's a simple, easy thing to do when the why you're doing it is so much bigger and more powerful. And this can apply to just about anything. Maybe the job you have right now is a lot of very hard work. Maybe you work really hard and it's a challenge. It's really hard work. But maybe your big reason why is providing for the family. Or maybe it's making and saving money so that you can have a better life for yourself and be more financially independent, secure. If that's it, then remember those reasons why when you're putting in that hard work. Because, the work may be hard and it may be a challenge and it may be frustrating sometimes. But as long as the reason why you're doing it is bigger and more powerful in your mind, then you'll do the work. So what about you? What are your big reasons why you want to achieve your goal? Not why you should or why other people think you should do this or whatever. But your personal, individual, big reason why you want to achieve the goal that comes up to your mind when I say, what's your number one goal? What are your big reasons why? Remember it. Think about it. Remind yourself of that reason why when you're taking the steps going forward. Remind yourself that all the action that you have to take, the hard work that you're putting in, it's for that reason why. Well, that's today's episode. I hope you get some value out of it. And remember your big reasons why when you're doing the hard work to achieve your goals. Well, thank you for listening. Make sure you do subscribe. That way you don't miss a single episode of the rest of this series that's coming up. There's more great things that we're going to talk about on ways to choose your mindset so that it can help you to achieve your goals and enjoy the journey too. Well, thank you for listening. Take care, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.